All right, hello everyone and welcome to today's Gems of War video. And in this video, Gems of War is finally back online after being down for over a day. And honestly, not even surprised. I didn't log in on Friday at all because I could feel something was about to break. You know that sixth sense you develop after playing this game long enough? The one that whispers, hey, maybe don't do anything important today. Yeah, that one. Just lightly perusing my guild's chat was enough to tell me that I was taking the day off. So here's what happened. The developers tried to fix a bug in the library compensation system. Yes, the library they just added to the game just a week ago. In the process, they accidentally handed down way too many rewards. And instead of quietly patching it, the fix somehow broke the game even worse. The solution? A full rollback. They basically hit Control Z on the entire day. Everything you did, gone. PvP, delves, underspire progress, guild tasks, whatever it was, deleted from existence like it never happened. And then the game went offline while they tried to clean up the mess. They even said the cleanup would take a few days, which might be the most honest line of communication we've gotten from them. When Gems of War breaks, it doesn't just break, it collapses like a Jenga tower. Every time they touch it, something falls over. But the real entertainment wasn't the outage. Oh no, it was the forums. The forums turned into full-blown theatrical production. You had the statistician calculating their exact losses down to the minute, the historian reminding everyone of every past disaster just in case we forgot about the Great Guild Wars scoring bug of 2019, and of course, the Prophet of Doom showed up. This is the end of the game. He says this every 3 months and still logs in daily. Comedian was there too, suggesting that the devs should roll back the rollback or compensate everyone with 10,000 gems. And then my personal favorite, the Zen monk who quietly posted, guys, it's a mobile puzzle game. Now, let's talk about the developers for a second, because I don't think they want to break the game. But at this point, Gems of War is basically a legacy codebase held together by duct tape, hope, and weekly content deadlines. When your compensation system can take down the entire game, that's not a bug, that's an organizational problem. And it's one we've seen over and over again. This isn't new. This isn't shocking. It's Friday. And here's the part where I'm supposed to ask, is this the nail in the coffin for Gems of War? No, it's not. The game isn't dying. This outage is not going to be what kills the game. What this will kill is any chance of Gems of War breaking back into the mainstream free-to-play space. You can't compete with big titles when your entire game collapses because of a compensation bug. You can't grow when every update feels like a coin flip between works fine and accidentally breaks everything. This is the ceiling. The game will survive, but it will never ascend. And speaking of ascending, people keep asking whether Gems of War needs a sequel. Gems of War 2, Gems of War Ascended, Gems of War Imagined. But here's the truth. It doesn't matter what you call it. It doesn't matter if you slap a new coat of paint on it. It'll still be the same developers, the same design philosophy, and the same weekly treadmill that leads to mistakes like this. A sequel won't fix the underlying issues. It'll just give them new ways to break things. And that brings us to the obvious question. What can we as players actually do about this? Because as entertaining as the forum meltdowns are, they don't change anything. The developers aren't reading those threads thinking, ah yes, this all-caps rant has enlightened us. Let's be honest. Most of us, myself included, are too stubborn to quit. We'll complain, we'll roll our eyes, we may even write a YouTube video, and then we'll log in the next day like nothing happened. So instead of trying to change developers, the only thing we can realistically change is how we play around their, let's call them predictable software development patterns. First, when a big update drops, especially one that adds new systems, new currencies, or anything that sounds like it touches the back end. Maybe don't go all in on high stakes content that week. It's not the time to push for a top 10 PvP leaderboard finish, or attempt your once per account Pure Faction 500 run. Save that for a calmer week. Treat Update Week like a weather advisory. Conditions are unstable, proceed with caution. Second, and I cannot stress this enough, never buy a premium pass until you've already earned all the premium rewards you're paying for. Gems of War has a long, proud history of breaking its own progression systems. Don't give them money for rewards you might earn later. Wait until you've actually earned them. And while we're at it, don't wait until the final week of a campaign or PvP pass to make your big push. If the servers go down during your final stretch, that's still on you. You have to plan ahead. And finally, if Infinity Plus 2's development style consistently falls below your minimum standards, if the outages, rollbacks, and weekly chaos just aren't fun anymore, it is completely valid to test the waters elsewhere. There are plenty of other games out there with different production teams, different priorities, and different approaches to stability. You don't have to quit Gems of War forever. Just broaden your horizons. See what else is out there. You might find something that fits you better, or you might come back appreciating Gems of War's quirks even more. Either way, it's a win. But hey, the servers are back, forums have calmed down, mostly, and in a few months, we'll do this all over again. So enjoy the game while it's working, collect your compensation when it finally comes out, and I'll have my popcorn ready the next time Gems of War sends an update out without proper testing. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like. Subscribe to this channel and or follow me on Twitch if you'd like to see more of my content. And in the comments below, let me know what your favorite post was from the forum meltdown. I'll see you in the next video.